There is some absolutely incredible momentum building up in the Cardano ecosystem right now. So in the next few minutes, we are going to break down the key projects, the powerful new tech, and one groundbreaking move that could totally change the game for decentralized adoption. All right, let's get into it. Okay, let's just kick things off with a massive number. Surf, which is Cardano's fastest growing protocol, just blew past 14 million ADA in total value locked. That is a ton of capital flowing in, and it really just screams user confidence, right? Their goal is 100 million, and they're already 14% of the way there. So what's actually driving all this energy? Well, in this first part, we're going to dig into the foundational metrics that prove this isn't just hype, this is sustainable, authentic growth. We're talking real, measurable jumps in users, in value, and maybe most importantly, in sheer ambition. And look, this growth isn't just about the big guys, the big protocols. It's happening at every single level. You've got communities like Crawju Nation setting and then smashing these ambitious targets, from Discord members to token holders to liquidity. This is what a real, healthy, bottom-up ecosystem actually looks like. It's a sign of some deep, widespread engagement. And then you see this quote from the team at Strike Finance, and it just perfectly captures the whole mindset fueling this. As they're putting the finishing touches on their V2 platform, they're not thinking about small wins. Their vision is massive. We're talking a scale that could reshape finance. Higher, trillions. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? Okay, so we've got all this growth, but what's fueling it? Well, that's what we're diving into next. It's this new wave of tools and tech that's being built specifically to make decentralized finance simpler, more powerful, and frankly, accessible to everybody. Take a look at what CNFT Tools is doing. They've built this unified staking hub, and it is a total win-win. For projects, they can get a staking campaign up and running in no time without all the expensive dev work. And for you, the holder, it's one single place to manage all your tokens, claim your rewards, and even find new projects. It's all about making things easy. And Surf is right there with them, totally laser-focused on the user. They dropped this new lending calculator, and the tagline is just perfect. So easy, your grandma could do it. The whole goal here is to take these complex ideas, like leverage, and make them so simple that anyone can understand them. But, making things look simple on the front end, that takes some serious horsepower on the back end. Surge is making this really smart move, migrating their tech stack from Haskell, which is super secure but kind of slow to build with, over to NestJS. And why does that matter to you? Because it lets them build way, way faster. This is what's allowing them to bring in PineScript, which is this huge scripting language for traders. Just that one change unlocks thousands of existing strategies for users and opens the door for killer new features like wallet mirroring. So we've got the growth, we've got the awesome new tools, but who's actually steering the ship? This is where it gets really interesting, because now we're talking about the community, the people, stepping up and actively deciding where these projects go next. I mean, think about it. You've got these protocols with treasuries holding millions and millions in ADA. So who gets to decide what happens with all that money? And this isn't just some theory. We're seeing active votes happening all the time, like the one Indigo Protocol has going on right now. Well, here's your answer. Check this out. In Surge's second big governance vote, the community was asked to weigh in on a major financial decision. And look at that result. An overwhelming 87% yes. That is what decentralized governance looks like in the real world. So what was the big decision they were all voting on? It was actually pretty straightforward. Take 100,000 ADA from the community-run treasury and move it directly into the project's strategy fund. A direct financial decision made by the people holding the tokens. And the result of that vote? It was instant. The strategy fund literally quadrupled, jumping from $50,000 all the way to 200,000 ADA in just 1 week. This is the community directly putting capital to work to power high-volume testing on the mainnet. Okay, so for our final part, we're going to see how all of this, the growth, the tech, the community control, is all building towards something that could honestly be a total game changer. It's about bridging that gap between the digital blockchain and the physical concrete world. All right, get ready for this. Nuvola Digital just dropped a massive announcement. They've gone out and acquired a local internet service provider, an ISP, in India. It's going to be rebranded as Nuvola FiberNet. So you might be asking, wait, why would a crypto project buy an old-school internet company? Well, it's actually a brilliant move. Think of it like building a superhighway.
a direct bridge to bring real-world customers, real-world infrastructure, and most importantly, real-world revenue right into their ecosystem.
And the strategic wins here are just huge. I mean, right off the bat, they get a business that's already profitable with thousands of existing customers. Plus, they get a direct pipeline to bring all these new users into Web3. And get this, down the road, they could even let their internet customers host nodes on the network, creating whole new ways for everyone to earn. Okay, that's great for the project, but what about the people who are actually in this? What does this mean for the stakers? Why should you care? And here it is. This is the kicker. All of the profits from this real-world traditional internet business are going to flow directly back to the protocol and get paid out as rewards to the stakers. Let that sink in for a second. Real-world profits fueling decentralized returns.
And that really leaves us with one big question, right? We're now seeing projects buying up profitable real-world businesses to get users and generate actual, tangible revenue for their token holders. Could this be it? Is this the sustainable model for decentralized adoption we've all been waiting for?